The Sullivan County Sheriff's Office is currently accepting applications for their Fall Citizens Academy. This behind-the-scenes look at various components of the Sheriff's Office gets underway on September 19th. And here with a preview of the Citizens Academy are Sullivan County Sheriff Jeff Cassidy and Deborah Mullins with the Sheriff's Office. Good morning.
Good morning, Chris.
Good morning.
Let's get right into it, because this is a great way for the community to find out what the Sheriff's Department is all about, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is, Chris. You know, learn about county government, the 4 statutory duties of a sheriff: courts, corrections, patrol process. You'll go into criminal investigations. We'll have practical exercises, scenario-based training, defensive tactics, force-on-force issues, traffic stops. So it's going to be really fun, but you also learn, you know, what a deputy sheriff goes through on a day-to-day basis. It's really informative, educational, and I think, you know, I was in the very first or second Citizens Police Academy in Kingsport City back in mid-90s, and it got my involvement into law enforcement, and it might attract somebody into this career.
Absolutely. And Deborah, y'all are looking for applicants right now.
We are.
You really want folks to step up and say, hey, I want to get involved.
We do. Last year was the first year that we got to do this with Sheriff Cassidy, and we had a tremendous response from the community.
Yeah.
People enjoyed it. They stayed late every night after class. They emailed questions throughout the week. So we do have a brief application process because space is limited, but it is open to all community members, and we're excited and just trying to get the word out.
Now, how do they get into the application process?
So they can send an email, they can go to our website or our Facebook page. I believe that they're going to post my email address on the screen here.
We'll have that up in a little bit. Yeah.
Yep, they can just send me an email and say, hey, would you send me one of the applications? And I'll say, stand by, and get it right to them.
And what has been the feedback from people who've done this before?
I've had very good feedback. They, like Deborah just said, you know, the class was 6 to 9 on Thursdays last time. It's going to be on Tuesdays from 6 to 9. They would stay over with just more and more questions. I mean, they just had a great time, and we all had a certificate presentation at the end, and they just loved it. They presented us with a plaque because they just had a great job. And like I say, you learn a lot about the Sheriff's Office. You do ride-alongs after they graduate, so they'll be able to ride with the deputy.
Now, I want to ask you, they learned. Do you learn anything from them, from the students? Do you see anything that you can take ideas and make the Sheriff's Department better?
Well, that's a great question, Chris, and that's what we're all about. You know, we value input. We value input from our county residents, and if there's something we can do better, we don't ever say that we're doing everything perfect and right. But if there's something we can do better and more efficient, and it involves public safety, we're all about opening our ears.
And
Deborah, this is open to anybody. I mean,
absolutely.
Is there an age limit on it, or?
There's not. We try to not go below 14 years old, but with the parent typically. But I would say the biggest takeaway of the participants last year was their eyes were opened to the bubble they get to live in, because the Sullivan County Sheriff's Office, in cooperation with our surrounding jurisdictions, does such a phenomenal job, and it was an eye-opening experience for them that we're blessed to live here.
And I think sometimes, Sheriff, folks don't realize everything that you and your department do on a daily basis.
No, I don't.
And this is a great way to get that word out as well.
Exactly.
I mean, there's things that you do that folks just almost take for granted.
I mean, there's county community involvement. We do all kinds of community involvement, you know, and then you have your violent stuff that we have to answer on a day-to-day basis. I mean, you know, we have to make split-second decisions in a world that's tense, uncertain, and ever-evolving, and we'll put you through those practical exercises just to show how we have to react to somebody else's action, and it's an eye-opener, very big eye-opener.
Sheriff, Deborah, we appreciate you being here.
Thank you, Chris, as always.
Appreciate what you do.
Appreciate
you. We really do. Sheriff's Office, the Sheriff's Office Citizens Academy there in Sullivan County. It is coming up every Tuesday, starting September 19th through November the 7th. If you want to find out more, please call that number right there or email dmullins at scsotn.com.